What's up guys, DK here with Collector's Impact, and today I'm going to showcase these 4 cards that I'm sending off to SGC for grading. And the idea behind these 4 cards in particular is experimentation. So without further ado, I will explain exactly what that means right quick. And actually, I know that I just showed Electrocute there, but let's go ahead and start with this one, as this definitely is one of the main ones that I'm experimenting with. This is the Cosmic SpiderMan from the 1990 Marvel Masterpieces series by Impel. And the deal with this one, if you guys have seen the video on the channel, I did a submission to PSA a few months ago, and I recently got the cards back. It was a standard submission, and this is one of the cards that they rejected from my submission, which if you're interested in seeing that video, link is in the description. But yeah, this card and one other one, the Black Suit Spider-Man, PSA actually rejected with the reason of it's mini-sized. It doesn't meet the minimum size requirement for grading, which I find extremely striking and bizarre because this is a pack fresh card. It is not altered, it is not trimmed. So PSA is being very, very picky with their sizing requirements recently. I guess they're trying to go with the better safe than sorry kind of thing, you know, and they flagged this one as an altered card, and it is not. It is not altered. So I know in my heart that it's not altered, as I am the only owner, the original owner. So yeah, I'm going to send it to SGC and see what they say. And if they say the same thing, then there's an issue with 1990 cards from the factory, in terms of some of them might have been cut so wrong that they qualify as cut cards. So I just don't think that that's the case. I think that this card is just fine. It's a pack fresh card. This one does have a print line, however. Let's see if we can get it to show up on camera. It's got a lot of plastic on it, obviously, with the sleeve and everything. Okay, yeah, right here, you can barely see it. You see it? Okay, right there. It's a line that runs all the way up the card. So it can't possibly get a 10, plus its centering is also not perfect, so I'm not anticipating a 10. Again, this is really just an experimental thing with this card to see if they'll even grade it and slab it. Very curious to see what SGC says about it. Up next is this first edition Blastoise Pokemon card from base set. This is another card that PSA rejected because it has been recolored. And this one, you know, that is a valid thing. The person that I traded this for, they colored in the top border here with a blue magic marker or whatever they colored it in. So there is some shenaniganry there with the card. But it is an authentic card. This is an authentic first edition Blastoise from base set. It is very rare. And according to their website, it does look like they grade and slab altered cards, that they will just tag it as altered. You know, they'll make note that it's been recolored on the back in the slab, but it will actually be put in a slab for being preserved, and it'll be a nice addition to my collection. That was really all that I wanted with the card, was to have it slabbed. And in my own personal collection, it's not one that I intend to flip. So yeah, I'm just trying to see if SGC will actually slab it up and what they say about it and what kind of grade they give it. I'm very curious to know. And then the other 2 cards are less experimental, but you saw this one here at the beginning of the video, and this is Electrocute from the Malibu Comics Ultraverse card series from 1994. This is actually from the Ultraverse 2 series, the Origins set that came out. So this is not from the Master Series. Both of those box openings are on the channel, though, if you are interested in those boxes. They're hilarious. They're ridiculous. The cards that are in them, it was some of my favorite comic book card pack openings so far. So if you are interested in them, link is in the description. But yeah, these are just 2 cards that I chose out that I would like to see slabbed up in SGC slab, as I think that it would benefit them pretty well. And these are just 2 characters that I happen to really like from that series. So of course, this is the Electrocute. This is the insert card B2 from the subset B within the Ultraverse 2 series. So this is not what the cards look like regularly. This is one of those specialty cards. And lastly, we have Adam Bob. This card is so freaking ridiculous to me that I had to get it graded. And this one could really pull a 10. So I'm hoping that SGC hooks me up. I want an SGC 10 Adam Bob. That would be too funny. I can't get over the name. You know, it's so beyond generic because you had like Black Adam, you had the Adam, you had all these cards from like DC and Marvel and stuff. So they just chose like freaking Adam Bob. I just love that so much. So good old Adam Bob is getting slabbed, and I think it would actually look really good with the tuxedo SGC slab. So yeah, this card in particular is definitely mint. I really want to see that 10, guys. So let's keep our fingers crossed on that one. All right, well, that about wraps it up for this video. It's pretty quick. I'm pretty excited to see how this experiment turns out. If you guys are interested in seeing the grades when they come back, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you have already, big thank you to you. Thank you. Yeah, that video should be up as soon as they come back in. I would anticipate a few weeks from now, unless their backlog is growing significantly, which I don't think that it should be. The card market has cooled quite a bit at this point. It's definitely getting back into collector territory versus flipping and all that kind of stuff until some things change. So we'll just have to see what happens, but I'm pretty excited to get these back and add them to my collection here. So if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, as it does help. And of course, again, please subscribe to the channel for the update video, as well as other random videos like this in the future regarding cards and other collectibles. So thanks again for coming by, and I hope to see you again next time. Take care.